Hello, I am Jody Wolf, and you're watching Expoz. Today is March 10, 2015, 1:23 a.m. Birmingham. 10 days, guys, 10 days from our judgment. Okay, this title is, I've got 3 more pieces of information that'll further verify that we're going to be judged. That further tells us the harbingers that were spoken are coming to pass. Number 1, when Tom Daschle spoke on September 12, 2001, he read Isaiah chapter 9, verse 10, not really knowing what he was saying, but he was speaking a harbinger. And that was the blocks have fallen and the cedars have been, or the sycamore has been torn down, but will rebuild stronger with hewn stone and plant cedars in their place. Okay. Again, John Edwards, September 11, 2004. Then the next harbinger, Obama, February 24, 2009. What happened? He did the very same thing. He said the very same thing that Daschle and Edwards said. Harbinger. Okay, now the process of cleaning up has begun way back. Do you remember the cross, the beams that were found on the top of the debris field there in the shape of a cross? Did you ever hear what they found right beside that beam? They found a burned Bible. It had burned to a crisp. Every page that were folded to the left, it couldn't be read. Every page to the right in the thickness of the Bible could not be read. But one page on the top, laying on the top like this, just the center, had not been burned. Everything around it had. That book, that page, that verse was Genesis chapter 11, verse 4. And it read, they said, go to, let us build a city and a tower whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the earth. That's what was spoken at the Tower of Babel 4,000 years ago. That's not all. If that's not enough, the progression of the tower is moving on, and then Obama goes to the top, and they ask Obama, write something on this beam that's exposed here before it's covered. The highest beam on the building, the tower's top is above the cloud, okay? And Obama writes on that beam, because the building progress is still going. We will rebuild, and we will be stronger. He spoke 8 words. Another harbinger. And why do I say that? Go back. Tower of Babel. The very same 8 words were spoken there as well. That's how ironic is that. Okay. Remember when Jesus cursed the fig tree because the fruit didn't bear properly and the fig tree died? He cursed it. In America, a sign of judgment is the same. The cedar tree that they planted in the place of the sycamore, it won't grow. It keeps dying. Not only it, but everyone around it. They're dead. They cut the limbs off and supported it with 4 guy wires, but the tree's dead. it won't live. So, what does this mean for us? We've got a history in lined up judgments and harbingers coming against us. March 20th, the next one, bad for us. Then the next is going to be September 11. Again, this year, 2015, that's bad. And then we have September the 13th, this year, bad. And then the last one, September the 28th, bad. Why are we receiving all these judgments? How many times have we heard our government repent? Not once. This is what we are receiving, these judgments. The reason we're receiving them, and the reason so many dates, is because every time we speak a harbinger, we get a judgment. I think so far there's a total of 9. Can't everybody shut their mouth for a little bit? Can our government see what's going on and say, wow, we need to go to God? But no, they're not going to do that. You and I have. When we have told our friends, and they have, but we can't speak for the U.S. government. Prayer that we continue to pray every day and every night, we have held judgment away from America in a big way, especially out of our lives. We have gotten through some bad things because of our prayer, but the worst is yet to come by far. So cover yourself, cover your house, your family. Joshua 24, verse 14, choose you today whom you'll serve. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Cover your family. It's coming. Jody Wolf, Expoz.